thinking about it on the way over here, and I used to think the nicest people in the world were campers, you know, you've been camping with, and you took the kids, and square dancers. I have added the third group to that, the tea partiers. Everywhere I go, and it has been a byproduct of being part of this movement, is the very wonderful people I have met and very good friends we've made. But some 2 years ago, more, I got a vacant office in my building where people could get some conservative books, conservative materials that we could learn about what we had just lost. I am happy today to say I feel a lot more hopeful now that you've all joined me. I remember thinking, what can an old woman do? Well, an old woman can do what she can do. And so today I have many, many, many friends, and I have all of you. We are every day losing more and more of our freedom. Our Constitution is literally being crushed right in front of our very eyes. And I hope you are all aware of how that's being done. We were discussing at we meet 2 nights a week, and you're all welcome at any time to come over. I brought some of the things I wanted to share with you that we do at the center. But we meet 2 nights a week. We meet on Wednesdays in an open forum, and we meet on Thursdays to study the Constitution. And we've started having a potluck and a movie on the last Sunday of each month. So we do a lot of things. And we have so many things threatening us today. So people come in. Every one of them has something different. Is it going to be Agenda 21, where they've already taken most of our land? Is it going to be the Islams that blow us sky high? Are we going broke? Are we just going broke? So all of these threats are there. The other night at our last meeting, when everyone had come in with something different, I said, you know, we really only have one battle. That we are foot soldiers in a revolution, and we need to start thinking about it. I was thinking a little further about foot soldiers, and I thought, you know, we're not even privates first yet. We're just privates in an army. And what we need to do is to educate our fellow men. We need to go out and find them. That's the first thing, because there are people looking for us. Because I bet each one of you got a story you didn't think that anyone else thought the way you did. But they're out there, and they're looking for us, and we need to find them, help educate them too. The next thing we need to do is get involved in local government in every part of it. We need to make our faces seen. We need to speak up so that they know that, yes, I am a conservative, and I love my country, and I want to help change it back to where it was before. The next thing we want to do is pray. Pray. Because we have lost our faith. I don't know whether we've lost our faith or not, but we're certainly not strengthening our institutions, our churches. We need to pray for our elected representatives. I wanted to read you not all of it, but when in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitles them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. And that's what I want you to do when you go to your council meetings, to your school board meetings, is that you stand up, speak out, and say, you're not going by this precious, beloved document. This is a beautiful thing that we have here, and we don't plan on losing it. The last thing, do those of you who've memorized it remember what the last words are? and for the support of this declaration with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. That's what we're doing. We're sitting in groups like this all over this country. Can you believe that? My heart jumps when I realize this old 79-year-old lady wasn't alone after all. That all of you were out there, that there's people all over that have joined and said, I love it too. I love America. I love what we had. But believe me, the more you study it, the more you read your paper, the more you're going to know that we lost it. We've lost it, guys. It's gone. It's gone. Unless we can bring it back. And I tell my group all the time, that's what's scary to me. Me? I'm going to bring it back? But yes, we are, if there's enough of me. So we need to just get out, tell everybody. And one of the things I always tell my people, because they say, well, they don't listen. Or they just say, oh, well, you know, skip that person and go on. Go on to the next. You remember the story of what Jesus Christ said when he sent the disciples out. He told them, if you go into that village and they don't listen to you, shake the dirt off and go on to the next one. Because your brothers and sisters are waiting for you, so don't waste your time with somebody who's not going to believe you.
Amen.
Okay? We do a lot of things, and I just brought a few of the books and things that we share. I don't know whether you're familiar with any of them or not, but do take a look at them. One of them that we've given out, we give away books. We are about educating people. One of them is this little booklet, Barack Obama's Rules for Revolution. It's very inexpensive. You buy a whole lot of them, and we have. So I brought some of those for you to look over. We're getting very, very concerned about Agenda 21. I don't know whether you know about it, and I sure can't tell you very much about it today because we're just beginning to get involved in it. But the UN wants your country, and they've already got a great deal of it. And these little booklets, one of them is made particularly for you to pass on to your council people and educate them. You need to get involved. You need to get involved, even if you think things are going well. I don't know whether you know about Hercules or not, but that's where I live. Hercules. That'll teach you. One of the things I brought, we keep these little booklets. I print them off on my computer, and we keep them to give to everybody. And what's in this folder is the article called America's Ruling Class. I don't know whether you read that or not, but that'll tell you why your government thinks that they're rulers and not just one of you. And the other article in here is Aaron's. Aaron wrote a wonderful piece for one of his classes last year, Aaron? Yeah. The wonderful piece, and it's called The Crimson Tide, the Sacrifice of Individualism and Individuals. And it is the most succinct story you're ever going to read about why you don't want to live in a communist country. It's not very long. Neither one of them are very long. But I think they will really tell you, if you haven't read them before, or your friends. It's a good way to get them interested in what's going on. So I brought some of these. I have them on the computer, and I'll send them to you for questions. Feel free. It's been an extreme pleasure, and I hope you haven't been too bored. Thank you.